We care about baseball so much. That's why we talk about this stuff. We care. We love it. All of us in this room love baseball, and we respect it, and we call stuff out when we see it, but we also love the competition, and we want it to just be on the up and up. And we have nothing but love and respect for the game, which is why when we saw a story coming out of the state of Connecticut involving a 17-year-old pitcher, Frank Mozzicato, in Connecticut, prep star in Connecticut. He had thrown not one, not two, not three, but 4 consecutive no-hitters. He had struck out 100-plus guys in 42 innings, hadn't given up a hit since April 26th, and we're like, what a story. He's skyrocketing up
Baseball America rankings.
Baseball America rankings.
He's
right there in the top 50. Drafts coming up.
Yeah.
It's about a kid just making the most of an opportunity, and he had not thrown anything but hitless frame after hitless frame after hitless frame. And like we said, do we want, because articles are being written about him, do we want to have him on? We actually debated it.
We talked it over, man.
Do we want to have on this kid who's got a streak going? Because we don't, because you know what, you don't talk about this stuff. It's like Fight Club. And we're like, you know what? We're not superstitious people. We're about stories. We're about meeting people. Let's invite him on.
I'm not superstitious. I'm just regular-stitious.
You're regular-stitious. And so he comes on the show.
Great kid.
And he not only agrees to come on the show, he agrees to come on the show on Friday, the day before his next start. And my first question of him was very simple. Why did you say yes to us?
Like, you legitimately did say, like,
I told him I'm nervous. Why did you say yes? And he said it was a great opportunity and that, he's not going to throw no-hitters forever. The hit's going to come at some point, and it's not that big of a deal, and his teammates, deserve a lot of the credit. I mean, couldn't have been more.
He had a way better attitude than I would.
So on Saturday, I am on Twitter, refreshing every now and then to see how his start's going, because I knew it would show up there, because this is a national story. He's thrown 4 straight no-hitters. And sure enough, 3rd inning of his start, kid gives up a hit. And I'm like, oh, my God. Might have actually cursed out loud there, too, around my children. Rough baseball week for me. Rough baseball week for me, weekend for me. And, I tell Susie this. She goes, oh, God, because I was giving her the update about do we invite him, do we not, do we never? Yeah, he gave up a hit. And sure enough, somebody tweeted out that I was the Jinx.
Yep.
And then an actual member of the media with an actual working microphone and an actual camera on this kid who was made available to chat after the game literally, truly used their real estate to ask him if Rich Eisen, me, respecter and lover of the game, if I jinxed him. He was asked this question. Here's his answer.
No, he didn't jinx me. That was a very, very good opportunity for me to go on, and thank you to him. But no, I knew. I mean, it's going to happen. It's baseball, right? It's part of the game. So, I mean, like I said, I don't really care about it.
Wise beyond your years, Frank.
That's my dude.
Thanks for having our back. Can you believe that? Did Rich Eisen jinx you?
The next sentence.
Come on, how could you not love that question, though? Come on, Rich.
And all I have to say is this. I'm going to answer that question with a question. Did we really jinx him?
I mean...
Well, the kid threw a 2-hit shutout, and the team advanced.
Yeah, he got the W.
He still dominated.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. It just
No,
wasn't the
because
fifth straight no-no.
He said it himself. He first of all, Frank didn't care because he knew he was getting the W regardless, whether he threw no hits or 5 hits. Frank had a confidence about himself, man.
Mike's sitting there. You know he jinxed him, is what you're saying. And you know who the mush is, don't you?
Well, it's always Brockman, but
that guy right over there.
I don't know what you had to do.
The Rich Eisen Show resident mush.
I don't know.
You know what? I don't want this to divide us. Member of the media asking that's what Naomi Osaka was complaining about. Such negativity.
He had to do it. He said it.
First hit in 30 and a third innings.
I mean,
let's shout out the dude, Weston High, Chris Amato, got the hit. Yeah.
another kid I could have been in school with.
Frank still got the dub, though.
Yeah.
Could you imagine somebody literally went up to this man-child and said,
"Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Did the guy who invited you on his national radio TV show, radio show, right?
First, Rich.
Rich, you host a national radio TV show on NBC's Peacock. Of course he's going to ask the kid about his appearance on the show.
Yeah, you didn't have to say that.
East Catholic won the game 19-1.
19-1.
Frank left with the team up 13-0.
Yeah, what are we talking about? You got to love the fact that they asked that question.
You talked
come on.
Fight Club with him.
No.
Rich, come on.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like,
That's what I'm thinking.
Can we just have the kid on and talk about it?
Rich, the reporter watched the show, right? He added to the value of the show by asking the question.
Normally, I take the approach of, have I taught you wisely that just spell our name right? Type of strategy?
He did. He did.
If not us, who? If not now, when?
He did.
And if Frank's not upset about it, then
wise beyond his
Split
years.
screen shows would be all over it.
Well done.
Yeah, they said stuff about us on the. Yeah, come on. Was bad.
Good or bad for baseball?
Good or bad. Exactly.
Is Rich Eisen good or bad for kids?
That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line.
He had 28 straight innings of no hit ball.
Does Rich Eisen hate teen phenom pitchers?
Not be the top part.
This kid has a better ERA than DeGrom, which is impressive.
Hey, at least I let Frank know he was on radio, TV, live when I was interviewing him.
that's true.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.